Today is the day for rabbit stew. Hot dang. Come on, sissy. No squirrels. Aye, oh yeah, baby. Welcome to Chef Buckhead's Candy Kitchen. Hot dang. All right, let me tell you what. Today, I'm making a rabbit stew. You know, back in the old days, way back when, people used to tell me that if you had a rabbit and you put it together, you could make a rabbit stew. Well, I remember as a kid, the old hobos used to live under the track and they'd make a rabbit stew. But if one of them came by and brought a squirrel or a chicken, any other kind of piece of meat, it became a mulligan stew. That was the name of it at that time. Anyway, we doing rabbit stew. Hang with me. I'm going to show you how it's done. Hot dang. Look at that rascal. That's a pretty rabbit. You might hear some birds out here, but that's kind of like I live out in the countryside right now. And they got my little birds in the cage, and they got a bunch of wild ones running loose and all kind of stuff. Feel like I'm in a sanctuary. All right, here I go. First thing I'm gonna do with this rabbit, I cleaned it good. Now I'm gonna salt it up. Now you gotta remember the old folks back then, they didn't have a whole bunch of stuff, but we lucky these days. I got salt on there, and I'm putting a little garlic powder. That's good. Put it on the side. Got a little something here to help me wet the old whistle. I'm spilling all my little bell peppers. Anyway, you season it up the way you want. Hot dang. All right, paprika. And all I'm doing is just putting a light layer on everything. Now I'm gonna start this out here, outside, but I tell you what, if it gets to getting dark on me, we'll be moving it indoors. Chili, little chili pepper. Like a little chili pepper. I'm gonna put a little cayenne pepper. Like it a little spicy. Now you remember I made some roux. I just made a dry roux. Well, I did something special with mine. I put a bunch of black pepper in mine because I like the black pepper flavor. But this is gonna go in my gravy. So we'll be using that. We'll be using parsley flakes. I'll be using this NAR product. This is tomatoes. It's powdered tomatoes. And with this powdered tomatoes, it's got some chicken broth, chicken bouillon. Got celery, got 3 stalks of celery chopped. 2 whole onions chopped. In this bowl, what I showed you a while ago, I've got 3 carrots and 4 potatoes chopped. Garlic, 3 cloves of garlic chopped. 1 big tomato chopped. And that's about a quarter of a bell pepper I had left. That's going to be in there. I might be adding a little chicken broth. Oh yeah. Water. Gotta have some water for the gravy. What else we got that I'm forgetting? Wait a minute. Here we go. All right. This is some of my cherry berry homemade wine. Yep. And I'll be adding about a cup of wine to the gravy. Now I'm using cherry berry, but hey, whatever floats your boat. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna take my meat at this time, work them spices in. I'm gonna reset up. I gotta go to the stove right now, because we got some serious business to take care of. All right. Peanut oil, always use peanut oil. Try to use it as much as I can. I need to brown that rabbit real good, because that's the first thing you want to do. Oh yeah. It's hot, baby. Sissy chased that old rabbit this morning along the track. I wasn't doing nothing in the field, but as soon as I hit the track there, walking on the track, Sissy took off, and sure enough, that sucker come running across the track, and then old Sissy got it. Give me a chance to get a bead on it. It's a nice one. Oh yeah, that was a nice one, I guarantee you. Put a little rabbit juice in there. Boy, I tell you what, that peanut oil fries so good. It's got a flavor when you're frying food just like you've never had, you know? That's why I like to fry meat in there. You don't have to just fry cookies and stuff in peanut oil. Hell. Damn, that rabbit smells good. Oh, baby. I don't know why I don't go hunting more often for these suckers. Lower my fire a little bit, and I can start kind of let that belly meat. It's gonna brown first to the center. God almighty, girl. Let me tell you what, y'all gonna see a gravy that's gonna be so golden. Oh yeah. Alright, what's gonna go next? You took all the meat out, you didn't lower the fire. It's when you want to put onions in there. Onions. There you go. Got about 2 onions there. Chopped. Looking good. I'm going to add a little bit more grease to this, a little bit more peanut oil. I got to fry them onions down. The rabbit done soaked up a lot of my oil. throw some bell pepper in there now. I got a quarter, maybe a half a bell pepper chop, but you know what? It's whatever you want to do. If that floats your boat, go with it. If you like a lot of bell pepper, put it in there. For flavor, put it in there. Use a half. What else I got going on here? Celery. 3 stalks of celery chopped. Let all this saute a little bit. Now this gravy is going to be almost black. But you talk about awesome. Ooh. A little bit more peanut oil. You want to keep an eye on that. You want a little oil in here. Because you got to try to fry these veggies. Throw some tomatoes in there. And some garlic. I got 1 whole tomato. I got 3 cloves of garlic chopped up. Now, them tomatoes gonna give me some more liquid in there. You'll notice I'm working on the gravy more than I'm working on getting that rabbit cooked. Well, that rabbit singed pretty good. I'm only going to have about 1.5 hours on that rabbit, maybe 1 hour and 15 minutes. God, that smells good. Ooh. See them tomatoes starting to fall apart in there. Skin's breaking away from the meat. Which helps it turn to help liquefy it. Gonna put about 1/2 cup of wine. Let that start doing this thing. Oh yeah. And that's taking the part of that gravy process. God, if you can smell that. And that gravy is just so beautiful right now. Get some of that greenies off of there. Open up a little Voss water. Put about 1 cup. Ooh. Put about half a can of chicken broth. Pick my fire up and start putting my meat in there. Alright, now I'm not going to season this anymore right now until after a while. That's when I'm going to do a little bit more to it. But what I will do is cover my meat with water. And I'm going to put a teaspoon. I need a teaspoon. Tomato bouillon by Nar. Put that in there. Might as well get it going, baby. And now, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of my roux mixed with black pepper. Now this got to cook. God, if you can smell this, boy, I tell you what. I'm going to have people over shortly, I can guarantee you. All right, covering this baby up. Lower my fire. Tell you what, it's been on about 40 minutes. I tasted it a few minutes ago. I'm just going to add very little ingredients because, man, it's awesome. I'm going to add a little bit garlic powder, maybe a 1/4 teaspoon. I can use a touch-up of cayenne, not much, not even a 1/4 teaspoon. Parsley flakes. Brand new. Don't mind the birds. It's late in the evening. They're wanting to roost. They're going to raise a little cane for a while. I'm going to put a few parsley flakes in there, maybe a teaspoon. They don't really have a great big pot. Paprika. A little paprika. Like old John said, that's for the essence. A little touch of chili. Chili powder. I'm going to do some salt. Not much, because it's already got it's got a little sweetness in there. But that's to be expected. I got tomatoes, I got chicken bouillon, I got all kinds, I got wine in there. So that's to be expected, a little sweetness. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now all this is going to be served on a bed of rice. Starting to get dark on me right now, so I really got to get with it. Probably end up more than likely putting this in the house to finish it off for video purposes. Me, I'll sit out here all night. I need to add some more of this Voss water. Now, that's not the sparkling. I use the still. Still, not this still. And you just want to pretty much keep your rabbit covered to the top with water. You know, just cover the top of your rabbit with water. That's good. Because don't forget, I got potatoes and carrots to add. Hey, hey, look here who just showed up. Oh, Johnny. No that time, John. What you think, Johnny?
Woo! I bet that was a pretty rabbit.
Oh, that sucker was big, too, boy. I tell you what. I had a hard time cleaning it, but a harder time cutting it, man.
I can tell by the size of his leg he was big.
He was big, brother. He was trying to hop along the track. Me and Sissy went, and Sissy got it out the bushes, and I got that little sucker, man.
Or you go hunting with one shell.
I only need one shell, Johnny. Just one shell.
Oh, you the man.
Hey, like you say, support the NRA. That's the only way I get my rabbits.
You're the man. That rabbit was paralyzed as soon as he saw you come.
Lord have mercy. Is that good, bud? All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw my carrots and potatoes in there. And I'm going to finish in the house and get it got it going. I'll see you after a while, okay, bud? I know it, and it's getting kind of chilly. Oh, Lord have mercy. You go, you and your red stag. All right, Johnny. Hey, look, I'm taking the show inside. It's getting chilly. Remember, the chili today is hot tomatoes.
Hot tomatoes.
Yeah, baby. All right, look here, this is done. Let's see what it's going to do for us. I got me a excellent tester out here. I tell you what, y'all know Corey. Put a few carrots and potatoes on here. A little gravy. Corey, that's my rabbit boy. I've got a lot that's got to come out that pot. Let me tell you what. Got Leo, got John, got us, got everybody. Push over a little bit, boy. Give me some space. You're trying to take my show.
The camera.
Look at it, Chef Bourque. I tell you what. I got a lot going on. Getting ready to fix me a plate. I don't like to tease myself. It's good, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Get it? That rabbit is awesome. I love it the way it is. Some people like to cook it till it turns mushy. I like it to look like chicken. 'Cause that's what we do, right, bud?
Oh, yeah.
Corey, you want a cold one, man, or you want a mixed one?
I don't care.
Either one. All right,
Either
look.
one.
Me and Corey's out of here. Aye.